U.I.P.P.S. We want to manage our time very well. When he leaves that place to suspend, we rush our program so that this will continue as we are entertaining, we are eating, this will be going. So it will help us manage our time. I may not ABC because a lot has been said. Maybe let me see if I can say something there. Just within 5 minutes. Then I am you know what I mean by that? We do our match pass. We do our match pass. We do our match pass. I have seen banner flying around. Oh, one day, people that came with banner fly. Banner will recognize it. So please, I want to read a popular scripture taken from the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. You know what the scripture says? If you are part of this program and you are outside, please come and take your seat. This is an important moment. Something may drop that will be of benefit to you. So you don't need to miss the language that is meant for you. Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, I read, this book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth, but you shall meditate therein day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make your way prosperous. Then you shall do what? Then you shall do what? You shall make your way what? You shall make your way what? Who will make your way prosperous? Who will make your way prosperous? Apostle Success will make your way prosperous. Oye Kusi will make your way prosperous. Your pastor will make your way prosperous. Your uncle will make your way prosperous. Your auntie will make your way prosperous. Who will make you prosperous? Jump up, point it at yourself and say it. I say stand up, I say, I am the one that will make myself to prosper. You are the cause. If you are the one to make yourself to prosper, then if that school is not growing, if that school is stagnant, if that school is going backward, you are the cause. You don't agree with me? You are the cause. So if you are the cause, then you will have a redeem. This book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth. What is book of the law here? The standard you have raised for your school. You don't allow me to go down. You must look at it every day, whether you are on course, whether you are doing it. A life that is not examined is not worth living. So, sit down at the end of the day, look at what you have done in school that day. Have you done what you ought to do? Are there lapses? If there are lapses, get set to correct the lapses. It is the person that discovers a mistake that will correct it. But when you don't have what it takes to discover that you are even going the wrong way, how will you correct it? That is what you should observe. He said you shall have the ability to do what? Observe what is happening around you. As an individual, observe what is happening around you at school. Don't just go to school and see that even the people you have handed over your school to, are you watching them? Are you observing them? It's very, very important because the prosperity of that school is in your hands. Just as your health is in your hand, the prosperity of that your school is in your hand. So you are the one to cause it to prosper. So if you are the one to cause it to prosper, you must develop. You must do what? You must do what? That was what I talked about, self-development. Do you know you can't give what you don't have? Yes, sir. You won't give what you don't have. So if the school you are running is an anyhow school, you'll be getting anyhow result. Success is programmed to happen. You program it to happen. What are the things will I do? What are the things will I do to bring about progress, to elevate me, to bring me higher than where I am today? Let me tell you something. Forget about the number you have today. Forget what? Don't say because I have 3, I have 4, I have 5, I have 10, then you are doing this anyhow. You will never grow beyond that. If you want to grow beyond that 10, 15, or 20, you must be passionate about it. You must pursue it with every passion, with every consciousness. You will never take anything for granted. You will never commonize anything. The kind of people you employ, what they do in that school, you must watch out. You must take them often. Do you know as I'm sitting here, I'm wondering what is happening in this environment? Yes, I'm monitoring what is happening. Why? If I take away my eyes and something goes wrong, I don't have to blame anybody. Yes, sir. I will take the responsibility. And if that will not happen, then I must stand on my toes to make sure it will not happen. There is no self-development that goes without sacrifice. Yes, sir. There is no how you will develop without sacrifice. Every moment of your life should be full of sacrifice. Every what? Moment of your life should be what? Sacrifice. You know when I slept last night? 3 a.m. Because this program must go as planned. I was putting, 12 midnight I was still working. 1 a.m., 3 a.m. My wife, and the important workers I have here, the cooks, they were all in the kitchen, making sure the breakfast will be taken as planned. The lunch now be go ready. To packaging of these things, we make sure that before 7, this bag you see, what you said, with everything inside it. We have to lay off sleep. We sacrifice sleep to make it sleep. So when people stepped in here, she began to help me. She's helping me because of what she has seen. But what it cost to put that in place, she did not see it. There was something that was done in the secret that is making what you are seeing now to be a reality. So the level you are today, just take it, you are the one that kept yourself here. So if you want to grow beyond that level, you are only the one that will decide to grow beyond it. Self-development is a product of sacrifice. It's a product of sacrifice. But let me drop this. There are 3 C's we have to embrace. 3 C's. C. The first C is chances. The second one is choices. The third one is consequences. Out of every chance you have, you make a choice. And don't forget that in every choice you make, there must be consequences. Positive or negative. What choice have you made? What choice are you making? Very, very important. There are chances. There are choices. Life is full of choices. So when something is standing before you, is a chance. It's what? Then the choice you make at that point in time will give you negative or positive consequences. There is no development without sacrifice. Let me tell you something. You may come in here, there are some of you that will come in here, maybe during the period we will be having seminar. You will see the workers here, they will sit down from here and down. Are you workers on this week? I said yes. If you go to the classes we have here, we have 3 teachers in one class. 2 teachers. The least we can have with 2. Why am I doing that? I know this school is a discipline school. So we overemploy. So if people are leaving, it will never disturb the school. Before another one will leave, we will replace the one there. So we keep moving. Sacrifice. If you begin to hide my money, you don't want to do it, don't want. Another salary school. Because in the market, I can go. You don't want to spend. Don't want to spend. You must invest to grow higher. Yes, sir. You must invest to grow higher. You must. So you will sacrifice your time, sacrifice your money, sacrifice your energy, sacrifice what you have to sacrifice to go to the next level. It's very important. Self-development. You develop because the level of your prosperity is in your hand, not in the hand of anyone. It's in your hand. The level of your prosperity, the level you will get onto this life is in your hands. And if it is in your hands, and you want to prosper, you want to grow, then you don't have to play with it. Don't be afraid of losing anybody. Don't be afraid of what? And don't be afraid of losing anybody in your school. That will enable you to stand firm and carry out what you have decided to do. Therefore, we should say people should be our primary objective. Whatever you are planning, you consider the children. My place in the class. There is no day you will come to this school and see me. I thought I don't have office. Can only not go here, but I just don't have to start discussing the person. If we don't discuss, sit here, we sit on top of that soccer wall. There was there, I asked the worker here, where's my office? She pointed at that soccer wall. CEO, proprietor, you have executive office, full air conditions, you go there and sit down. On the go go the aurora. I want money. Do you know many people did not come here because of 3,000? Yes, sir. The number you are seeing today because money was attached to it. Yes, sir. Come for a hand to free water. Free food, free drink, free everything. Now, you know that we have not done this now. Okay, buy 3,000. Many of them stay here. But what if I get maybe again that will be free? whatever we are doing today is money. It's money. Pulling for finance. So who do you want to carry the body? Apostle. Eba die in China. Hey, apostle, you got you. Money is here. Let me tell you, if you will be free at Anambra, you won't value it. You won't get committed to it. Find something that will take something out of you. If something is not leaving you, nothing comes in. Sure. Something must leave you for something to come in. Look at what it says, except a corn of he falls and dies, it abides alone. Let's be serious. That establishment you have, that school, the way you will run it will show the level of finance that will come into it. Engineering, because the development of that school lies in your life. And you must do something about it to make sure your school grows. He said, if you look at the last aspect of it, when you make your way prosperous, then you will have full success. If there is good success, that means there is bad success. Oh, but about the one. So, but when you follow this principle, at the end, you have one good success. And no matter what everybody is saying, because when you look at society, if you are making it, oh, maybe if I get it. Learn whatever no, I'm in the highest cause. The cause of Jesus Christ. That's the highest cause. So you talk about that. Anambra. It might find about honesty. It might find about sincerity. It might find about frankness. It might find about diligence. See a man diligent in his work, he shall stand before King. See the kind of parents I have here. You know she's one of me. She's one of us. And that woman is looking at her. She's a parent of this school. I wonder what she was talking about. So I never understood it. This morning. Please self-development. Can you level it to a school where you don't have to do something about it? Listen, go for knowledge. Yes, sir. Go for what? Go for what? He said, my people are dying for lack of what? He said, because you have rejected knowledge, I will reject you too. What you reject is what is available. What it means that knowledge is available. If you don't go for it, you have rejected it. Then if you are frustrated, you are not going forward. Remain at a place. It's because you have failed to go for what will help you to go. Knowledge is everywhere. Internet, book, classroom, what do you call it? People that have succeeded in that area that you are coming in. When you are asking questions, you know the miss road. When they ask questions, you don't do it. You know the miss road. How to grow your school. That was the teaching that came to us this morning. How to grow your school. Did you take note of that? No knowledge is a waste. If you look at Deuteronomy 28:1, he said, what? If you are able to obey the commandment of the Lord, what will happen to you? Say, these blessings shall do what? Shall follow you. The blessings shall follow you. So you don't chase the blessings. You do something for blessings to do what? To chase you. I always talk about this. When I discovered that John the Baptist was in the wilderness, there was no Sam in the wilderness. a difficult place, a hard place, a dry land, where people don't go. That was where he was, and people were coming from far and near to see him. He was even arrogant to them. You brood of vipers, who asked you to live that you are, stimulated to come here, a place of nothing, seeking for me. I discovered that far before this school started. And they said I'm going not to put any samples. The samples will be the students, the pupils. What will be happening in their lives positively is what will announce this school.
I hear you, sir. Right on. Yeah.
So you can't see people anywhere. Go after school. You will not see it. Why? The pupils, the students are our primary objective. They will not be there. They will announce you. It will speak for you. When you see a child out there for academic pursuit to have excellent performance in his or her academic, then they don't even care the kind of teacher he is. Another complaint, you do nothing about it, and you want growth. This child is from you. Oh, your parents will come complaining. If you will open your mouth wrongly or wrongly to the parents, and then you are not asking for school fees. I see the young only if you are not. They don't blame me. I need to go. Find out what I can do. I don't need to. I am visited with the child. People now complain. They got now. The line. Do you know something? You see somebody that will come to pay you to get at you. Set. You talk of location. I'm not going to GRA for where I've told you people see GRA and I don't want to ever there. But they do for motor. Forget it. Open that school at the time. What's inside now? People they get constant about the jump way. Other ones is unqual. I wonder. I know. One day, I will make this school. I want this. Or people from Ogidi, far. What the Nigeria? So location is not our problem. I started my school life in a ghetto. If you know, I'm going to say, what's it called? After I run, almost, if you know that family, get up for that family. You know, man, you know my family. That was in the normal family that opened our family. I don't want to get out of if you can't see you now, go now. Some parents that are coming for a while will turn and go. There are many parents that did not stay. So until we leave this environment, if you leave, we'll come. I don't want the two women came in. One hid herself in my office. Immediately not focus on when I see them on the boss. But the other one said, oh my God, I'm here. Oh my. Every children are here. I want my own. My own. So location has no problem. I started enjoying in ghetto. Already I'm waiting guys to go for that year. So I still don't know my KB. No, this one was a wilderness and people came looking for it. Anywhere you are, always Fiji. I did something. People will come doing what? Looking for it. How many friends also there? Yes, sir. If I do it right, I will not get people. No! We are not living our life here like any other school in the city. And why I you know why they are one day, in a full one guy, they are not allowed to do like this or like this. They don't turn their nose. They can't collect something from anybody. Why do we do that? When you know you are going to the exam to write it on your own, what happens? You can't go out, but it's not go out. But I'm not going to go nowhere. School don't want to buy chance for any nonsense. Who see it? Let me tell you, I've said it before. These students are here. I was a student before. And when we say we are stopping the students, it was like the school collapsed. It will no longer. Okay, if I didn't have to hand on a body house. Body house. At least with this something is not clear. So, my days in a school that collapsed. I know a man that brought in the daughter. Daughter, I must say one thing, daughter two. I said, take one opportunity. But open here, where at me, if we learn school that by the time you look for us, but the man is here with the 3 children for the house. Why? Only find a mini member. For that allows nonsense among these students. Even about this school. So that if you not to hold them and had those in over the house, and put all you are here, they are now rushing to this place to stay in this. Self-development. Develop yourself. And anything you're looking for that is good, you will have it in Jesus' name. MC and good.